Welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmine and this is my channel Imagine Jasmine. So I want to thank I lost my train of thought there, y'all. I want to thank all my new and current subscribers. You guys are loved and greatly appreciated. Sorry I have not filmed in a while. I'm telling y'all, it's like every time I film, life has been lifing. But I'm here, I'm back for now. And plus, like, nowadays I don't know what to film because I feel like a lot of things that you see like on YouTube as far as like in the fragrance community, it's pretty like everyone pretty much does the same thing. So I don't want to be a little too redundant, if that makes any sense. So, but a fellow YouTuber inspired me to get behind the camera and film today. She has been doing this Spill the Tea series on her channel. Her name is Jenn Samuelson. I will link her channel down below and I will put it on the screen somewhere. Basically, she's just talking about, you know, her shopping addiction, how it has affected her and her family. So I feel pretty inspired to talk about myself and how I got into this mess. Just kidding, it's not a mess. But so I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, but if it is, get y'all something to drink, get you a snack. I got some coffee. As hot as it is outside, I don't need to be drinking anything hot, but I haven't had it in a while, so I'm like, why not? But anyways, so as we all know, those that are subscribed or even new here, I talk about body care, fragrance, home fragrance, empties, a little bit of hauls here and there, but I don't shop that often now. So let me explain. So I have always loved Bath and Body Works, like since a teenager. Like I will insert pictures like on the screen of when like I would buy it in, you know, large quantity. And most times back then, I would never finish anything. When I say never, I would never finish anything. I'll use it for a little bit, then I'll get tired of it, and then I'll either gift it, throw it away, or use it for something else, right? So then I just stopped buying it altogether, right? Now, one thing I've always bought from Bath and Body Works back then was their hand soaps and their wallflowers, but I stopped purchasing their wallflowers back in, I want to say around, I think I used my last wallflower like around 2019, 2020, around there. So I stopped buying wallflowers. I'll explain in another video on things that I no longer want to purchase from Bath and Body Works. That's like a later video. But I've always been in Bath and Body Works, just put it that way, right? So and then when I got back into it, well, let me rewind. So around, let's say 2018, 2020, right? I would buy like a spray here and there from Bath and Body Works, but it wasn't like on no collection type of level. So with that being said, I got back into it. Well, let me rewind again. Y'all, I'm all over the place. So also I will buy their candles from time to time. So let me add that. I will buy their candles from time to time. But I never had like an extensive like candle collection. I would only buy like a couple here and there. It was never like, you know, a whole stash. So let's fast forward. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. As y'all know, my name is Jasmine. I am a single mother to a lovely son named Riley. He is my pride. He is my joy. He is currently 20 months old. And my last name is his first name. So his name is Riley and he bears his father's last name. let's see, I am 31 years old. I will be 32 in September 16th to be exact. Virgo, gang, gang. Also, I have been a licensed cosmetologist since 2011. So I have been doing hair for 12 to 13 years. I took a little break during COVID due to personal reasons, but you know, I'm back doing it again. I'm loving every moment of it. Also, right now, I am living back at home. And how do I feel about it? I'm grateful to be back home, especially with my circumstance. But, you know, I know with having faith in God that, you know, my situation will change. So, I keep saying, So, when it comes to body care, right, I have always kind of been into body care, but not as extensive as what it is like now. One thing I will admit, I was raised by a single mom, and you know, when you're a single parent, like, you do the best you can. And a lot of times your parents have endured things that they may have not shared with you, or they may not have been taught certain things and they haven't been able to share their knowledge with you. Sometimes you have parents, I guess, expect too much from their kids. Like, they think that you should already know certain things when in fact you just don't know. When it comes to like personal hygiene and stuff like that, a lot of these things were self-taught, and you know, with social media and YouTube, it kind of, you know, heightened that up a bit, which, you know, I do appreciate. Like, the internet is such a wonderful tool, and I've learned so much. So when it comes to body care, let me circle back, I would just get the necessities, you know, the body wash, my toothpaste, mouthwash, like floss, deodorant, like the basics, right? As far as like scrubs and stuff like that, I didn't really get into that until like later. I'm talking like my mid to late 20s, I would say. So I've learned a lot now that I'm in my 30s. When it comes to Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret, you know, body care, those type of things, I've always had an interest in them since middle school, high school. I've always kept a few things here and there. I've always purchased their hand soaps. I used to purchase their wallflowers. You know, I still buy a candle every now and then, or a room spray. But, you know, back then, I would never complete a set of nothing. Like, I would always start something and never finish it. Or I'll give it away, or I'll throw it away, or it's lost. And I just never really could understand the concept. And also, too, I feel like back then, I was not using, like, really using the product. Like, now I know when you're layering your products, put it on, don't be scared. You know, use your oils, overspray, because it's a body spray, like it's not a perfume. I did not know these things back then, and I couldn't understand why I could never finish a spray. But anyways, so long story short, I started working at Bath and Body Works seasonally back in 2000. When did I start working there? I worked there seasonally around the Christmas time in 2020, right? And that's when the collection just blew up. So me getting back into Bath and Body Works in 2020, and then still having this excitement in 2021, I feel like in 2021 and 2022, like, if you notice my empties, a lot of my stuff is from those years, and it's mainly because In 21 and 22, I went crazy. Like any new release that drops, I had to go check it out. And that was like mistake number one. Mistake number two is just because I may like a fragrance for that moment, you can get tired of it, right? And I would buy multiple backups of things, right? And that was mistake number two. I didn't realize until 2023 that if I really enjoy a fragrance, just back it up one time. I don't need 2 and 3 backups of something, because I don't think there's a fragrance from Bath and Body Works, except for like maybe 5 off the top of my hand, that I would get over and over and over again if they were to keep producing it, right? So, also with my living situation with my now ex, which is my son's father, I worked part-time. He mainly took care of the household things, and I just took care of my own personal things, like my own bills, my own, I just basically kept food in the house, and whatever else I wanted to spend, I got to spend on myself, or whatever I wanted to spend it on, right? So then now that I had to moving back home, not only it's not just me, but it's my toddler now toddler. Space is very limited, right? And I did not realize the extent of me having such an overconsumption of body care from when I left him up until I moved back home. I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Like, don't get me wrong, like when I see people's collections, I'm like, wow, like that's amazing. Do I aspire to have that? No. I have come to the realization I will have more than most. Okay. I don't want to get to a point where I'm gonna need like a bookshelf or multiple shelves to store these items. But then again, I'm back home and space is limited. I don't want to say, even if I have my own space, I don't think I would want to have that much space dedicated to just strictly body care, in my opinion. So, and also too, I want to get to a point, like I've mentioned before in my old videos, that I have just a standard roller cart of all of my body care items from Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, and other brands. I just don't stick with just BBW and Vicky. There's other brands on my cart, but I want to get to a point in my life where anything that deals with my personal care or hygienic stuff, I want it to just be on one cart. That includes, my oral care, body care, my menstrual stuff. I want it all on one cart, and I don't want to have just stuff all over the place. Bar soaps, I want it all in one space. That's what my goal is in regards to narrowing down my collection, okay? But I want to get into why I feel like I needed to just shop and buy stuff. I don't know if it was like FOMO, like the fear of missing out, or maybe social media has influenced so much to the point where I'm like, yeah, I gotta go have it. I gotta go get it. Right now, I'm in a space where, if there is a new collection that I'm interested in, if I feel the need to go check it out, I would. But as of lately, I haven't bought anything. I haven't bought anything since semi-annual sale. And that was like, I think semi-annual sale ended sometime in July. And I want to say I stopped shopping at the end of June. And we're now in August. And I honestly don't think I'm going to participate in anything right now. I smelled some of the new stuff in Victoria's Secret. I haven't stepped foot in Bath and Body Works, so I haven't smelled anything. I haven't smelled none of the new Gourmand, nothing. I don't know. I just haven't felt the need to want to go in there, to be honest with you. Um, honest with you guys. um, so, and on top of that too, like this summer has been hot. Like hot. Like I'm on the East Coast, like I'm in Delaware, okay? And the humidity has been like miserable here. To the point where you don't even want to put a lotion, a body cream, or nothing on. So, whew, my little project Use It Up that I have going on right now, I'm finishing stuff, but I'm not finishing things at the rate that I would like to finish my things, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm pushing through. I'm still gonna use my summer things up through, let's say, mid-September, because it's still kind of warm around that time. And then I'll do my introduction to my fall and winter, because I tend to wear my fall and winter stuff the same. Like I wear the same things like around that time frame. But anyway, also, I've noticed a lot about myself in regards to shopping. I don't want to say I have a shopping addiction. I would say I'm more so an emotional shopper. If I'm going through something, if I'm going through a tremendous amount of stress, or I just felt the need to treat myself, that's when I find myself shopping. But I will say within the past like 2 months or so, I have been sticking like strictly to the things that I need, not necessarily things that I want. And two, what has helped me to this may sound so crazy, but say I'm in the store, like let's say Burlington, for example. This is a perfect example. I was in Burlington one day. I was looking at their clothes and I happened to stop by like their beauty cosmetic section, right? And there's this Dove body wash. It was like the pistachio magnolia scent, and I thought it smelled so good. In my mind, I'm just like, Jasmine, you don't need any more body wash. So why are you getting this body wash? But like I said, it smells so good. So I picked it up, right? And I walked around the store, still holding this body wash. Like, yeah, this is all I'm gonna get, you know. And then me looking at the clothes, and I'm like, oh, I didn't see anything I wanted. And then still having this body wash in my hand, I'm looking at it, I'm just all like, and I looked at the line, and I'm like, am I really gonna sit in line for this body wash? No, and I already have plenty of body wash. I don't need nothing else. Like literally, this is just like a month or two ago. So that's growth for me. So I'm still on my body wash, no buy. And it's taking me a while to complete them too, because I have so much going on in the shower because I'm trying to like get them out. But I'm still gonna purchase things from Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret. It's just not at this time. I'm more interested in the winter stuff that's gonna come out. I already have snowflakes and cashmere in my stash, but that's just something I have to have every year. I love snowflakes and cashmere. It's like one of my favorite winter scents. But if they come back out with Fireside Flurries, gotta get it. It's one of my favorites. Like if I'm stuck on an island and I can only bring 5, Fireside Flurries is one of them. Sorry. But I'm more focused on the winter stuff. The fall stuff, I already have what I would wear. I already have pumpkin pecan waffles in my collection. I already have like, you know, my vanillas and stuff like that in my collection. So I'm not really interested in anything that Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret is putting out right now. And if it's still there during semi-annual sale, then it's meant for me to have it. But as of right now, I'm not buying nothing. If anything, if I could stop spending money on food, like eating out, I would be doing something. But anyway, so yeah, that's my life in a nutshell. I'm a mother full time. I do hair part-time, but let's just say I work full-time because taking care of a child is a full-time job, okay? So, I'm not where I want to be right now, but I know for a fact that I will get to where I need to be. And I know that instilling these certain rules for myself right now, as far as not just making impulse purchases, is going to help set me up for a better future. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if there are some things that you want to work on as far as like your financial goals. Do you have a shopping addiction? Do you find yourself shopping when you're just emotionally going through something? Comment down below. I want to know. And if you have a channel, I would love to check it out. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and